In the dense woods of northern Maine, where the mist clings to the trees like a ghostly veil and the silence weighs heavy on the air, a small town named Harrowsfield lay hidden from the world. The townsfolk were a tight-knit community, wary of outsiders and more than a little superstitious about the dark forest that surrounded them. James Carter was a hunter by trade, known for his sharp instincts and unyielding courage. At 35, he had grown up in Harrowsfield, the son of a renowned trapper, and had inherited a deep respect for the wilderness. But the woods had always been a place of uneasy whispers, where stories were told of shadows that moved on their own and creatures that no one dared speak of in daylight. It was late October when James received the call. The local sheriff, Tom Reynolds, was an old friend, and his voice carried a note of urgency that made James's blood run cold. "James, we got something strange out in the woods near Devil's Hollow. People disappearing, tracks leading nowhere. You've got to come check it out." James grabbed his gear and set off as the sun dipped behind the towering pines. The forest was alive with the rustle of leaves and the distant cry of a lone owl. As he approached the hollow, a chill wind swept through the branches, carrying a scent of damp earth and something else, something sharp and metallic, like blood. The first sign was a clearing marked by a circle of stones, blackened as if by fire. At the center lay the remnants of an old bonfire, but the ashes glowed faintly under the moonlight, almost as if they were alive. Nearby, a tattered piece of fabric fluttered, stained dark. James's heart pounded. This was no ordinary hunting ground. Suddenly, a figure appeared on the edge of the clearing, a woman, her hair wild and tangled, eyes glowing faintly in the darkness. Her voice was a whisper on the wind. "You should not be here, hunter." James raised his rifle, but the woman vanished like smoke, leaving behind only the echo of her warning. That night, as James made camp, he heard whispers weaving through the trees, speaking in tongues older than the town itself. Over the following days, more people went missing, hunters, hikers, even Sheriff Reynolds's deputy. The town was gripped by fear, the old tales of the Witch of Devil's Hollow resurfacing like a nightmare. James knew he had to face whatever haunted the woods. Armed with his rifle, a silver knife passed down from his grandfather, and a heart full of determination, he ventured deeper into the forest. The shadows seemed to twist and lengthen, and the trees themselves appeared to watch him, their limbs like grasping fingers. In the heart of the forest, James found a small cabin, covered in strange symbols carved into the wood. Inside, he discovered a book bound in worn leather, filled with cryptic spells and warnings of a curse that could consume the living. As night fell, the witch returned. This time, she spoke clearly, her voice both alluring and terrifying. "You seek to end me, hunter, but the forest belongs to me. I am the shadow in your dreams, the hunter of men." James felt the weight of her words, but he stood firm. The battle that followed was one of wills and dark magic versus human grit. The forest itself seemed to fight alongside the witch, twisting reality around James. But with every incantation, every flash of silver, James pushed forward, determined to break the curse that had claimed so many. By dawn, the witch lay defeated, her form dissolving into the mist. The forest fell silent once more, but James knew the darkness was never truly gone, only waiting for the next hunter to cross the line.